Hey, what's up, L-Dog Gang, aka Larissa Nicole 29. What is up? What is back with another epic video? Today's video is actually going to be a story time. And it's going to be a very, very good story time video for you guys. It's a scary. Hopefully this is going to be very, very scary. So I'm going to make a very scary story. So let's get right into the video. Whew. Okay, so before I actually do the story mode and story time, this video is a story time. As you read the title, and when you read the title, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure it turns gray. And click on all, and then you'll get notified by clicking on that bell to another video that I make. Okay, so back to the story mode. So I'm about to tell you a very, very scary story for this life story. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, there was this boy going into the woods. Now, this night was very dark, and it was rainy and stormy night. This little boy said to his parents, because he was only like 18 years old, and his parents didn't want him to go outside that night because it was too late, so he couldn't go out. So, right when he went to bed, his parents was asleep. It was the middle of the night. There's this creepy house that everybody was talking about. And so when he finally realizes his parents were already asleep, he got a couple things. He has got a bag of a couple things, snuck outside of the house, and he went to go to this abandoned house that was very, very haunted. And he had a couple of flashlights on him and a couple of other things. And suddenly, it was still raining, pouring down like crazy. And one thing that hit, after he goes walk into this house, he thought he was going to take his bike out to ride his bike at night while it was raining out. He made a mistake and rode his bike all the way to the abandoned house that everybody had been talking about. So, and that house was very haunted. So finally, when he just arrived at that abandoned house, things started getting crazy. It was so crazy. There was no way out for him to escape the house. The whole entire house, when it was already abandoned, you could not escape that house. After he walks in that house, the door closes by itself. He's shaking of fear. And he thought he felt a cold breeze. He thought it was the wind. But no, it was not the wind. In fact, he thought somebody was messing with him, or it was just a prank or a joke. But it wasn't. Then when it hit till midnight, and when it hit 3 a.m., things got crazier and crazier. And plus this boy doesn't even believe in ghosts. He doesn't even believe in spirits or demons. So he brought himself in a Ouija board. And guess what happens next? After he was contacting the spirits of who was haunting this house, he got the name, and there's a bunch of spirits in that house. So the wind, it wasn't the wind, but he felt a cold breeze from behind him. He looks back and goes, I don't know what that was. I'm scared. I wish I would have listened to my parents and went to bed. I should have snuck out of the house. And so he was like that scared. And after when he was already playing with the Ouija board, the Ouija board went crazy. The Ouija board red planchet was moving back and forth because he was trying to get the name. He actually got the actual name from the spirits, so they gave him a number. But they declined what the spirit's name. Until then, after when the Ouija board went crazy, when the pleasure went so crazy, and then at that time, it spelled out Zozo, the most powerful demon ever made. He is the most powerful demon, and you can never leave the Ouija board. But he signed goodbye on the board, but it refused to let him leave and said goodbye to the Ouija board. So after that, the boy got so scared he peed himself. Literally peed himself in his pants. And then he tried to escape the whole entire house, grabbed his things, and guess what happens next? All the doors locked by themselves. All the windows were blocked. All the back doors, all the glasses, unbreakable. So he did everything to get out of that house. He went downstairs in the basement to try and get himself out. There's one open window downstairs in the basement that was opened. And suddenly, something was behind him, but he didn't know. He looked behind himself, and he got so more scared. He wet his pants again. And the basement was very, very haunted. So he finally got out the window. And after he got out the window, something dragged him to come back in the house. But suddenly, he actually escapes the house. And that's the end of my story of a scary story. Here's his story time. Thanks for watching. And make sure you stay awesome, stay safe, always stay positive, and don't forget, stay at home and always wash your hands. Bye.